Hello everyone and welcome back to a new video here on Let's Walk Around Stockholm. Another day, another walk, and look who's back!
Hey, Anneli här.
Well, actually people can't see you, but they hear you.
Yes.
Welcome back. We had so much fun last time that we thought let's do this again.
Yeah, absolutely.
And where are we?
We are in sunny Skarpnäck.
It's a beautiful day actually.
Yeah, it's lovely.
Clear blue sky, and you used to live here, right?
Yes, these are my hoods.
The hoods, yeah.
Mm-hmm.
So, what kind of neighborhood was this when you lived here? Was it a hood, or is it quiet? I've no idea.
It's not a hood, and I don't think it's a hood now either.
No.
I think it used to be a hood. What is a hood actually?
No, when you see those,
Yes, yeah.
a hipster bicycle, you know it's not a hood,
It's not a
is
hood.
it? No.
No. So
Well, yeah.
I should have studied the history of Skarpnäck. I should have reminded myself before we came out.
On
But I'm
Wikipedia.
So anyone that knows more about this than I, you can write in the comments and correct me. But I think this was built maybe in the 80s, late 80s, and it used to be a little airfield.
Oh, okay, you mean like airfield?
Yeah, but
Oh.
like sort of for gliders and things like that.
Ah,
Yeah.
okay.
So not like an airport, but more like an airfield. And so pretty much every street, apart from the one we're walking on, which is Skarpnäcks allé,
Yes.
but everything else the street names are all sort of aviation related. So it's like Segelflygsgatan,
nice.
Pilotgatan, and Luftskeppsgatan, and that kind of.
That sounds fun.
Yeah.
But that's from the past, right? That's not something.
That's from the
Yeah.
past, yeah.
Actually, that brings me to the first question, because I'm thinking about this. The word allé.
Yeah.
For me, as an English speaker, well, that's not my native language, but anyway, alley. That sounds
Alley.
like alley for me, but it's actually more like avenue, right?
I would think of it more as avenue, yes. A broad, bigger street, maybe with some trees on the side, like we can see here.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah, that makes sense, because you know what I mean. Like, it sounds like you're thinking, oh, it's an alley, but it's more
Small.
of a wider avenue feeling. Yeah.
Correct.
Cool.
Correct. I think we're coming up to, what is this? Is this maybe like the biblioteket or the library or something?
Yeah, it could be. You mean on the right here?
Yeah.
It says Skarpnäck kyrkan.
Oh, it's a church.
It's a church, and I see some youth, so maybe some kind of after-school activity.
Yeah, maybe some community, but you're right, it's clearly a church.
And when you said 80s, yeah, it makes sense, because this doesn't look like the typical 50s
No.
förorts build, right?
It does not. So you have taller buildings rather than the 40s, 50s that you're talking about. They are usually maybe like 3 stories
Yes,
high.
3, 4, yes.
And yeah, these ones are bigger, taller, but not the kind of flat buildings that you see in some that were built in the 70s, which are very tall.
Yes.
Yeah, they could. Yeah, I mean you have some that up there is.
Yeah,
quite
that looks a
tall.
bit higher with a scary balcony. Do you see those 2 balconies?
Segelflygsgatan. There you go.
Oh, yeah.
Segelflygsgatan. Yeah.
See, you got all your facts right.
Yeah, so far, hopefully. Yeah.
I usually do it like not. Yeah, usually I do. I look quickly on Wikipedia, a quick overview and things like this.
Yes.
But I couldn't find the name Skarpnäck.
Sharp nude.
Sharp nude.
Neck. Is
Oh, neck.
is another. It's a slang word for nude, but I don't think that's
A sharp neck. A nude. Yeah, maybe.
Sharp nude. That's the literal funny
Yeah.
translation of that.
That's a good one.
Yeah. Oh no, the library's over there.
Oh,
you see,
yes.
I haven't been here for maybe 25 years, so I can't.
A lot of things can
Yeah.
change in 25 years. You know what the best example is?
What?
You were talking about like with airlines and things,
Mm-hmm.
and the first thing that came to my mind is Barkarby.
Yes.
You know, Barkarby used to be a big field
Right.
with, and they had this small, hobby aircrafts and things like smaller, and also those. Well, now they call it drones, but there weren't drones at that time. But
Yes.
like models, air models things. They were having anyway. It was a big grass field, and now it's like the biggest building site of Stockholm. Have you been in Barkarby?
I haven't, no.
Because there's literally about 20,000 people living on that field now, and it's not my style. It's ultra modern, but yeah, it changed a lot.
Changed a lot. Yes. Of course. Oh, here's bibliotek. Here's the library. Kulturhus.
Yes.
Yes.
Usually these suburbs, I think that's the right word. Oh, the police. These suburbs are usually built. Oh, that's nice. I'm going all the way with my. Anyway, these suburbs are built up in the same way, right? There's always a library. There's a little supermarket.
Yeah.
Hey, there it is, the ICA.
ICA. There's
Pizzeria.
another one on the other side. The strange thing about this is that it's just a long. Like many of the other suburbs have.
You're right.
Saying like a toy, like a square.
Yes.
This is long. It's very long.
Shall we have a look at that artwork over there?
Yeah, absolutely. Let's do it.
Another
Another thing that's really nice about Skarpnäck that I liked when I lived here is that the flats are very big. They're very spacious.
Oh, okay.
They are much more spacious than the ones that were built in the 50s.
As in like more square meters.
meters.
Yeah.
More square meters. Yeah. Oh yeah, it's pretty. Nice.
So was that the first time you lived on your own?
No, it was not, but it was the first kind of proper first-hand contract.
Oh yeah. Because that's a thing, right, in Stockholm.
Thing. Yeah.
We can go into in here. I don't know. Let's explore the neighborhood.
Oh, this is Skarpnäck's toy, but do you see what I mean?
Oh yeah,
It's
yeah.
not
There is a
like-
toy. Yeah.
But it's not like the usual toy.
But you lived on the other side. Yeah, we'll go there
Yes.
after.
Let's go and check out my old apartment. But you've never been here.
Well, I've been here, like taking the, sometimes when the trains or the buses are not going, and then once I went from Farsta and then I took a bus and then, are we locked in? Oh, maybe here.
It's a labyrinth.
So I've just been here for transit, not really like this, exploring the neighborhood. And I was looking on YouTube and there's actually just one video of Skarpnäck, someone doing a little walk, so it's unexplored territory.
Exciting.
I got a lot of good responses to our video. It was nice. A lot of people was writing to me like, "Oh, this was so good." There was only one issue that a few people noticed is that when you mix languages, the subtitles don't really work.
Oh, we confused the system.
We confused the system because a lot of people watch it like, with subtitles on, maybe, I don't know, working from home or whatever, I don't know.
Yeah.
If you mix them, they stop working.
So, shall we just do English today?
Yeah, we can do mainly English, but we can have a few, phrases or words or...
Yeah. So I wonder what this is called. We should find out when we come to the...
I like the design of this place here.
Very nice,
Yeah.
isn't it? On this side, where we are now, so
Yes.
this is kind of, I don't know which direction this is. This must be sort of northwest or something. But this side, the houses are a bit sort of taller and it's a bit more blocky.
Yeah.
Whereas you'll see where my apartment was, which you'll see later, it's a little bit lower.
Okay. On which floor did you live?
Ground floor.
Okay. There's always a discussion, like if you want to live on ground floor or not. Like some people want it, but it's higher risk for burglary and.
Exactly. You can feel. Yeah. So I had a little uteplats,
Oh.
a little outside seating area, which was nice.
Uteplats, that's good.
Uteplats.
Maybe go left here? Or?
I think
Right.
let's go back.
Oh yeah,
go
circle
across,
like that. Yeah.
See, Flyghamnsgatan.
Yes. It's funny. It's like Fly Harbor Street.
Fly Harbor Street.
Yeah.
Right. Oh, and here's the police again.
Yes. This is a good example of a little uteplats here.
That's a lovely uteplats.
But it's good if you have kids or a dog or something. You can just open the door and like...
Yeah.
Did you have a dog then at that time?
No dogs.
But now you have many, you said, or?
Oh yeah, we didn't talk about that. I don't have many dogs, but we board dogs. As in, we take care of dogs. They come and stay with us when their owners are on holiday.
Oh,
So we
that
have
sounds
them
fun.
boarded. Yeah, it's great fun.
So when you're sick of them, they go back to their owner and then...
Exactly, and we don't have any veterinary costs.
Oh,
So
yeah.
that's wonderful.
I know they can get quite expensive. I know that because my sister is a vet.
Oh, is she?
Yeah. And but this is more from the time when she had a lot of animals before she was a vet. You know, she was always having cats and dogs and hamsters and guinea pigs and all that kind of stuff. And
Yeah.
I remember my parents was like, "Oh, this is very expensive."
It is. Yes, here's E. Yeah.
It's a sign of spring
Yeah.
when this is outside like this. Nice.
Look, vårlökar.
Vårlök, ja.
Oh no, there's possibly yeah.
Oh, but it looks like spring onion, yeah.
Yeah.
Vårlök.
Oh no, but vårlök doesn't mean spring onion. As in, you meant spring onion that you can eat.
Yes.
What you meant?
I'm not sure what I meant, but that makes sense, yeah. Maybe up there?
Yeah, I think we can get. Yeah, let's walk there and let's see if we can come to the outside of the field, so to speak.
Yeah. So we kind of go
Oh no,
around.
that's a dead end.
Is it?
Yeah.
Oh, you see a dead end
It's a
sign.
dead end.
Yeah, but that's for
I
cars.
think let's go there.
All right.
And then turn left.
Yes.
Let's turn left by the
Let's do that.
library. Yes. Vårlök. So yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Vårlök. Vårlök. When I said vårlök, what I meant was those little bulbs that you can
Yes.
sort of plant in the spring, and then they blossom, and then you can sort of replant them again. That's what I meant.
Makes sense. So your channel is called Swedish Made Easy. So question
Yeah.
to you.
Mm-hmm.
How easy or difficult is Swedish? I know this depends a bit who you are and what kind of language you speak, but in general speaking, would you say Swedish is easy?
That's a very good question.
And also, why you're laughing me asking that? That's also another question.
I think let's go over there.
Oh, yes.
Let's go out there. I think you just answered the question really. I think look, we talked about this last time. You said for you it's been quite easy
Yes.
to learn Swedish because you also have two genders in Dutch.
Yes.
So if you come from a language where you have two genders already, that could be French or Spanish or Italian
Mm-hmm.
or even three, like in German, whatever, then it's going to be a little bit easier.
Mm-hmm.
If you come from English where you don't have genders, then that's going to take a while to get used to, right? And
Never thought about
then
that.
there are other things like, I would say the Swedish verbs are quite easy.
Yes.
Because-
That's maybe interesting to explain. Yes.
So because we don't conjugate, we don't use different forms for different persons, as we say in grammar terms.
You mean such as jag jobbar, du jobbar, vi jobbar.
Exactly. Whereas even in English you say I work, you work, she works. You have to add an S.
Yes.
And of course in other languages like Spanish or whatever, you have lots of different forms. So Swedish verbs are easy, but then what is maybe a bit more complicated, as it is in many other languages that have genders. Oh, what a nice pitch. There's a very noisy man who blows
Oh,
leaves
yeah.
over there.
Shall we
try
go?
and avoid him?
We'll go a bit this way. To the turtle. We'll go towards the turtle.
Yes.
So, yes.
Yeah, so I think, so look, I have a little visual way of describing this. If you think of like children's playground or like a school or something,
Yes.
traditionally, you have like some kids who are like they can be a bit mean and they bully other kids, and
Yeah.
then you have some kids who are like look up to the cooler kids and they want to be like them. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
And I think of Swedish nouns, so the N and Et words,
Yes.
as the cool kids who are a bit mean, because they tell. Basically, what I'm trying to say is, I look at the grammar, the word categories as groups of children.
Oh.
So the nouns are saying to adjectives, possessive pronouns, for example, they're like, you need to be like us. You need to fall in line. So they influence. Another way to explain it is to, if you don't want to use the children's analogy, you can think of the Swedish nouns as influences.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
That's a very
And they're like,
relatable.
This is what I'm wearing, and you should wear the same. You should buy this. You should do. You should be like me.
Yeah.
And then the adjectives are like, okay, oh, you're plural. Now I have to be plural too. You know what I mean?
Yes. You know what I thought was a bit hard in the beginning? With bestämt. For example, okay, the hardest one that always confused me, for example, let's take a word.
Den här parken.
Den här parken.
Yeah.
This here park, like that almost. Yes.
Well, it's if we're going to literally translate
Yeah.
it, it's going to be it here the park,
Yes.
right?
Yeah.
Right?
Eller bara parken,
Parken.
the park. So
Yeah.
the n comes after the park. That also is confusing for me.
Yeah, but everything happens at the end of the nouns. We don't have the articles. Glidflyktsgatan.
Glidflyktsgatan, yes.
Glide Flight Street.
Would you dare paragliding? Have you done?
Paragliding.
Or something like that?
Something like that. I have done paragliding
Ooh.
actually. When I was in New Zealand.
Oh, nice.
I think it's called paragliding. It's when you run off a
Yeah.
hill.
Where was that?
In New Zealand.
Yeah, but where in New Zealand?
Oh, Queenstown.
Yeah. I used to live in Queenstown, so
Yes,
Yeah.
of course. You should tell me.
different topic for a different video.
Yes.
But I didn't dare. That was my point. So yeah, I found that difficult. But also, for example, when it becomes like tåget, the train, but then what's tågen? Is that plural?
Yeah, you're talking about the et words in plural.
Yeah, confusing.
That is very confusing. And you know, before I said that I'm a bit of a language rebel and I'll be happy to scrap something.
That's one of them.
That's one of them. Why
Yes.
are we using N for plural on an et word?
Just to confuse
That doesn't
people.
make any sense.
Yeah.
There are so many other letters in the alphabet. Couldn't we use an F or a K or a G?
Anything
like
but.
anything.
Yeah.
It's very, when I teach this, shall we go like that?
Yeah, let's go around. Yeah.
When I teach someone who hasn't done any plurals, I feel like I have to apologise first.
Yes.
Like, I'm so sorry that I have to do this to you, but this is how it works.
Yeah, that even confuses me after all those years.
Yeah, understandably.
Because it just sounds so unlogical.
So here's what I always say when people, we talked about 75 or 80% are N and 20% are Et. Then sometimes students say to me, "Oh, well, in that case, I'll just think that everything is N,
Yes.
and then I'll be right 80% of the time. That's good enough."
No,
and
really.
I say no, no. Instead, learn all the Et words.
Yes, and the rest?
And then everything else is N, and then you'll be right 100% of the time. Can we just go around?
Yeah. Let's have a look at the nature there.
Yeah.
Yeah, that totally makes sense. I didn't even think about that.
And I hope this is okay to say, but I do have an Et words master list if anyone is interested.
Oh.
That you can buy for it's not very expensive, but if you want all the yet words in
Oh.
one place.
Oh, it's like a chart that you sell, or
Yeah. it's
Oh,
like
on your
little
website?
Digital download. Yeah.
cool. SwedishMadeEasy.com.
Yeah. So yeah, I would say focus, but it makes sense to focus on the minority, I think.
Cool. I never really thought about that.
So yeah,
nice.
just learn all the yet words and then everything else.
If it's not on there, then.
Yeah, exactly.
But is it like the 100 most common or something like that, or?
I think it's 267.
Oh yeah.
Something like that.
And also, what I think is a bit tricky in Swedish is, and I'm still struggling with this after all these years, is it jag inte heller eller inte jag heller?
It is inte jag heller.
Inte jag heller, yes. But my brain always tells me it's jag inte heller. It's so funny that still, I just cannot memorize it.
Yeah.
I'm not the only one, I guess.
No, you're not. And also, I think we have that in all languages, you know.
Is there no small children here? Because I don't really like to film.
Oh yeah, we might
I
maybe
would go
not.
like this.
Maybe go out.
Yeah, let me go with, and then we go like that. I don't really like to film because a middle-aged man with a camera in front of a school is
Yeah,
usually
it's
not too
so
popular.
No, understandably. You might have to go the long way around.
No, but we can go like this, but because I don't really film them straight like that. But yeah.
Oh, there's a skate.
Oh yeah, there is. Nice. This is nice, the outskirts here in the suburbs. That's what we talked about, I think, in previous video or maybe off camera. In Sweden, the nature's so close always.
It's so close. It's lovely. Yeah, so you want to go through here?
Yeah, it's fine. Yeah, I'll film in between. Yeah. It's not just our, you know what I mean, like.
Yeah, but I think you have that in all languages. I have a problem in English with bring and take.
Bring and take.
I can't. I always say the wrong one, and I don't really. I understand the difference
Yes.
theoretically, but I can never say it right.
Yeah.
And my husband always corrects me, and it's also because in Swedish it's ta med for both.
Ta med.
Ta med. That's to bring and to take.
Oh, yeah.
If you know, oh, well, bring a bottle of wine or take a bottle of wine with you.
Yes,
It's
yes.
just always ta med. So like I can't. Yeah, so that's my problem.
Funny, yeah, because how it is in Dutch, meenemen is ta med, and to bring. Yeah, it's the same. So
It's
in
the
Swedish, yeah.
Yeah. So
It's the
do
same,
you,
yeah.
Do you ever say the wrong one in English then?
I probably do. I'm not sure. It's not something because I don't really the thing is, I never speak with English with people that have English as their first language,
Oh, I see.
right? So
So
that.
it doesn't matter.
Yeah. So if I probably live in London or whatever, or in the UK, then
Maybe you would.
yeah, I would be more. What's the right word? Aware of mistakes,
Yeah.
right?
But it is something with the bring and take. It's something with like where you are and where like direct like
And where you're going. Yeah.
It's a bit like hit and här in Swedish, I think. Do you know what I mean? There's a direction versus a location.
Can you ge ett exempel?
So if you say jag är här, I
Ja.
am here,
Mhm.
but you say come hit, come here.
Oh
You know what
yeah.
I mean? And it's like,
So we go around there now.
yeah, happy to.
Take a genväg. That's a good Swedish word.
Genväg, yes. Here we have a good genväg. Yeah, so I think it's just something when you've grown up with the language, it just seems very natural.
Mm-hmm.
But when you're learning a language, it's hard.
And that's also a thing that if you learn it wrong from the beginning and nobody corrects you,
Yeah,
you're just making the same mistakes.
you get bad habits.
Yes.
Yeah, that is hard. That's one of the things that I wanted to try and illustrate on my Instagram and TikTok too, I guess.
Mm-hmm.
When I do these videos where it says if English was spoken like Swedish.
Oh
And
yeah,
I
I
did
love
the
those. Those are really
mixing
funny.
translations.
Yeah.
They are funny. They are not. But a lot of people say, "Oh my God, I didn't realize that's how I have to think,"
Yes.
because it's not a direct translation from English. If you translate, pilotdans.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, so you just you have to think, like it's constructed in a different way.
Mm-hmm.
And you have to think in a different way almost. Because if you speak, I mean, I did, so I do all these videos and most of them are if English was spoken like Swedish.
Yes.
And people laugh at them and Swedes say, oh my god, actually this sounds so ridiculous. And people who learn Swedish are like, yes, that's why it's so hard, look. And
Yes,
then,
because the Swedish don't really think about these things. No.
No, they don't. And it just highlights how different Swedish is from English. But then once, I've only done it once, but I did one if Swedish was spoken like English.
Yeah.
And
Then.
and then I did get a lot of comments from people learning Swedish who were like, but I speak like that, what's wrong with that?
Yeah.
I'm making that mistake. Speaking
They feel
like English.
offended or no?
No,
Oh.
but I think it was, yeah, yeah, maybe
Confronting?
they just felt, what's the word, blottade, do you know what I mean, like exposed.
Yes.
Exposed.
Well, I probably speak like that. All right, on the mission to find your apartment.
Okay, so we could go all the way down
Yep.
and turn right, and
Nice.
then we won't go past the tube station, we will sort of go around it.
The cheap station?
Sorry, the metro, tunnelbana.
Oh, okay.
I said tube because
Oh, tube. Yeah. Mind the gap. Döden stängs. Yeah, so has it changed a lot, the look and feel of Skarpnäck?
No,
nothing.
It's exactly the same.
But here there's not even a lot of new build or anything here.
I mean, this is the edge of, and then here you have some like radhus, right?
Yeah, it looks
some
nice.
Terrace.
And then foreigners always go, oh, these are so cute little houses. And I'm like, they're probably about 6.9 million. But yeah, Swedish crowns.
Yeah.
A lot of it's funny because I did a walk in Gamla. This is always hard for me to say. Enskede, säger man?
Enskede,
Yeah.
yes, good.
And there's a lot of cute little houses there.
Yes.
And then some of my viewers, they looked them up and they were like more than 1 million
Oh, they are so
dollars.
expensive.
You know, they're like 10, 12 million crowns, but they're only like 100, 120 square meters.
Yes.
They're not even big. It's like size of an apartment. But
But that's a nice.
Because
sort of
that's
nice area.
like a village.
Yes.
Walking distance to Gumarsplan, right? It's like really, you can walk to the city, but you live in a little.
And it's also like the age of it.
Yes.
A lot, and I mean, I think that's the same in most countries probably. That the age of, so you have certain, it's almost like certain eras, a certain decade
Yes.
of the architecture, and that's like considered more desirable than others.
Yes. And also, there's not many of them
Exactly.
that close to the city, so
No. No, Gamla Enskede is
I wouldn't mind
nice.
living there,
Yeah, it's beautiful.
like Sandsborg or Tallkrogen or.
Tallkrogen, Skogskyrkogården.
Skogskyrkogården.
Have you been to Skogskyrkogården?
Yes.
Inside.
On my green, I've done. First of all, I've walked past this on my big Green Line project that I'm doing,
Yes.
but also I've done a separate walk on the Skogskyrkogården, and it was a bit creepy
It's
because
beautiful though. I think it's so stunning.
yes, but there's 1.2 million dead people lying there.
Sure. Absolutely.
So
No,
if you
you're
think
correct.
about that, or I don't know, I forgot the number, but it's something around that. So it's crazy. So if you realize that while you're walking, you're like, all right,
Yeah. But the best advice, not advice, tips
yes,
that I can give about Skogskyrkogården is go there on what is it called? Allhelgona.
yes,
Yeah, because there's like a little slope or like a mound,
yes,
something.
yes, mhm.
and it's like a memorial kind of area.
Yes.
So not by the graves. And there on Allhelgona, they just a lot of people. So a lot of people come and light candles
Yes.
all around it.
Oh,
And it's so beautiful, and it's because, so obviously people light candles by the graves,
mm.
but on that other place they light candles for people who've been scattered. So it's just like a memorial for people who don't have a grape.
Yeah,
And
yeah,
it's
yeah, yeah.
so beautiful. Because it's also, what is it, 1st of November?
Yeah.
So it's when it's really dark.
I've
And you just have all these candles in the woods.
I've had a similar experience with all. For the people that don't know what it is, it's a bit cursing to say Halloween, but it's around there somewhere.
It's the day after Halloween.
Yeah, it's the day after Halloween.
And it's the day to respect the dead and remember
Yes.
your loved ones, kind of thing.
Yes, and I was in Bromma. There you also have a.
Okay.
Yeah.
I don't know.
Can go
where
in
we
here.
are. I think I'm lost.
We should take a little right. Maybe we could go. We go in here. Let's go in here. Because the subway must be somewhere there. So
Yeah, absolutely. I just can't. I feel like
it's usually you're really close. It's just that you don't know.
yeah.
We go to the main road or something there at that side. Krypfart, nice Swedish word. And a little gubbe, a little pojke. So this basically means there's children around, so no speeding, 5 kilometers an hour. Crawling speed.
Rolling speed. Yeah.
Ooh, look at this architecture here. This is new, right?
Yeah, this is
Newer.
new,
Newer
yes.
anyway.
It is. I have to look at where we are.
Because we already walked for 32 minutes. Time flies, having fun.
Oh, we have totally walked way too far.
So we go back here?
We have to get back here
Yeah,
and then.
I left somewhere.
Ooh, I have an idea.
Yeah? I switch my arm.
I think we could. Let me have a look. Trying to find out where we are. Oh yeah. Oh yeah.
This is nice here. Very unconventional here, also with the wood here above the.
Yes.
And pink and yellow and white.
Oh yeah. I know what we're gonna do.
Yeah.
We're gonna take a path, and then we can come through the edge of Nacka Reservatet,
Mhm.
and then we can come back into where my flat was, because it was. I can see there's a path here.
Perfect. Perfect. So you could take the bus from here later?
Yes.
Oh yeah, me the subway, but both are at the same place, so
Yeah.
perfect. You see, look at the design also of this the sheds and
Very cute.
Yeah.
Where's the bike sheds?
probably, something like that probably
So what we're gonna do is we're gonna
across the
go
hill.
out. We have to go out here and just go around. I'm
Mhm.
just following my.
Well, we cannot go here.
Oh yeah, we must. Yeah, we can. Clearly. But just my.
So Genväg, does it come from genom?
Yeah.
Probably.
And also, yeah, and you have a verb that's gena.
Oh,
To at gena, that's like to cut across, like
oh,
directionally cut through. Yeah, it's nice here. Very cute.
it is, yeah. And I can slowly feel my pollen allergy is coming.
up.
It's coming. Yeah, I can feel a little itch in my nose. Yeah, so it's time to start those.
Well, that's good. I
But-
mean, I'm sorry for you to have
Yeah,
that,
yeah.
but it means the spring's coming.
Yes.
Okay, so here we are gonna
Left.
take a left. Yes.
It really feels like I'm getting a good feel of Skarpnäck here.
Yeah.
Oh, this is where we are. Okay, yeah. Oh no, this is different grass. This is not the same kids.
It's not the same kid.
Those kids are over there.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Precis.
Yeah, that's also a good one. Like in Dutch, you know, my mother tongue,
Mhm.
we also have the words exact and precies.
Oh, do you?
Yeah, we do. We have both of them, but they're not exactly used in the same way.
So how
Would-
do you use them in Dutch?
Well, for sort of they are used more often in Sweden. Like for example, in Dutch, if you say, "I'm coming in exactly 10 minutes from now," then we could say exact, something like in English.
Could you say precis in that scenario as well? Or
No. So what we can use the word precies when we say. So in Sweden it's almost like a confirmation. It's like, oh, precies.
You can use it in two ways. You can use it as a confirmation,
Yes.
like precis exact, like I totally agree,
Mhm.
you're right. And you can also use it to mean Like,
Or is it there or there? There.
yeah, we
There.
just
Oh.
follow this for a
Yeah.
bit. And then you can also use it to mean that you're like an exact time, or not an exact time, but for example, if I
Yes.
say jag har precis kommit hem, is like I've
Yeah.
just got home,
Yeah.
literally 2 seconds ago.
Yeah. So in Dutch, it's similar to that. But it is an exact measurement of something. It's like exactly right, for example.
Yeah.
But we can also say it about someone. When you say hij is heel precies, it means like he is very precise.
Yeah.
So that's also more like in English.
Very specific.
Yes, very specific. But just in daily talks, informal talks, we don't use these words so often.
Yeah.
But they do exist, but not so. Because I think for me in Swedish, but maybe I'm wrong, it feels the confirmation one. Oh, exact, precies. That's the most common one that I hear of, at least, and that one we don't use.
No. Okay, so my flat is on the other side of this building, but we have to sort of like. Actually, it might be easier if we just go in here.
Yeah.
I
So
was thinking
we
that
don't get
could
lost in the
make-
forest. Or?
You can get to it from the back side, but I don't want us to get lost. So now,
Oh, we're back at the allée there, right?
exact. This is the beginning of Skarpnäck. So
Hmm.
you have Natalie's, which was there when I lived here, which is a
It's still there.
pizza place. Yeah, it's a pizzeria where you can also buy a beer.
Oh, nice.
You know, really.
Did you go there once?
I would many times.
Many times.
So yeah, so we're gonna sort of go this way.
Left
go
here.
to the
Yeah.
left.
Was the leaves there already?
Hmm?
The leaves. Was it there already?
What do you mean?
The leaves. It's a Skarpnäck leaves.
Oh, leaves. Yeah. Yes, it was. Do you know what? Not a lot has changed. I saw a sweet candy shop.
Yeah?
That was there.
Oh,
It has not changed much.
leaves. Is that a convenience store?
Yeah.
Yeah. Would you
Like
say?
a corner shop.
Yeah.
A little bigger than a corner shop.
But in a lot of countries, it's also a bottle shop, right? They sell like alcohol in a lot of countries. Not in Sweden.
Yes. Oh yeah, it would be like in England we would say an off license.
Yeah, an off license. Yeah, in Australia it's called a bottle shop.
Yeah.
But and I think in Denmark they sell alcohol a lot too in these places. Well, basically every country except
Every country.
Sweden and Finland. Yeah,
That's right.
in the Netherlands as well. These would be open late, and then they have a little corner where they sell, beers and
wine.
yeah. Sushi. That's right. There wasn't no sushi when you lived there, probably.
I think there was a sushi.
Really? Already? Yeah.
I think so, or maybe it was something else.
Because sushi is like a virus. Every street has like 3 of them now. It's crazy.
You have pizzeria,
Yeah.
sushi,
Yes.
and Thai.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah. Even it's funny because I've spent some time in Norrland traveling around there, and then even there's always a Thai.
Yeah.
And I was wondering, how did you end up here? Like,
In the cold.
yes, in some village,
Yeah. Selling.
1 hour from Umeå. Though.
Thai
What are you doing
takeaway.
here? Yeah.
Yeah.
I know the answer. They married a Swedish guy,
Yeah.
but still, it's funny. Like, from the warmest place to the coldest place.
Well, absolutely. So we're going to go in here to the left,
Yes.
and this is Luftskeppsgatan.
Oh, spännande.
Then this is my street.
Yes.
And then can we? Oh, it looks like it's.
Closed off.
Let's go and find out.
Oh, there's a gate. See with the code.
Oh my God.
And the
Okay,
preschool.
that's new. Oh yeah, that's a preschool. Okay,
Yeah.
well then we'll go.
So it was here.
No,
Oh,
yeah, there's a little preschool there, but we're going to go up there.
yeah. We sneaked in. Perfect. Living on the edge.
We were there. Okay, and this yellow bit that sticks out. here,
Oh,
And the bottom floor. That was mine.
so this was your Utterplatz here.
Yeah, this is my little flat.
They're pretty big.
Yeah. And when I when I moved in,
Yeah.
it was a studio. But it
Oh.
was 59.5 square meters.
All
I
right.
don't know if that says anything to you, but that's big for a studio flat.
Yes.
So, and then we renovated it.
Mm-hmm.
We made it into a very small...
Don't want to get too close because then we film ourselves, yes?
Oh yeah. Then we made it into a very small 2-bedroom flat.
Oh.
Because it was big enough to do that.
Does it feel weird to stand here now?
It's really weird.
Yeah.
It's really strange.
Nice.
And then you just walk up the stairs there and between the houses and then out into nature.
Now we can round up the video over there.
Let's do that.
We found your old apartment, and the funny thing is, I used to live in Bagarmossen,
Yes.
which is just one station away.
Yes.
But I've never been in Skarpnäck while I lived there, and I also did a video looking for my old apartment. You should have a look. It's really nostalgic for me as well.
Yeah.
Oh, this is nice. Some rock.
Really nice.
What's the thing in between there?
We don't know.
Looks a bit odd.
No idea.
To connect two buildings
Ventilation.
for some
maybe?
reason, yeah. All right. I think that's it for today from Skarpnäck.
Yeah.
Thank you as always. Let's do a thumbs up. Thank you for watching, people, and I see you on the next one. Bye bye.